Kumusta, kapatid? It's Kuya E with Malusog. Let's talk about something real today. Because if you're like a lot of us, you've been praised your whole life for being nice. At work, you're the guy who always says yes. In your relationships, you keep the peace. And in your family, you swallow your frustration so no one else has to feel uncomfortable. But I'll say the hard thing. You're not nice because you're good. You're nice because you're scared. Scared of rejection, scared of conflict, scared that if you actually spoke your mind, people would leave. So you trade your honest for harmony, your voice for peace, and your truth for temporary approval. But here's what no one tells you. That nice guy mask, it comes with a cost, and eventually it cracks. Before we get into it, it would mean the world to me if you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. It really does help this type of content reach more guys who need it. I am on a mission to help 1,000 guys reclaim their confidence by transforming their body, mind, and soul. At Malusog, we view you as a whole, not as several different pieces disconnected from each other. And every single like and subscribe brings me one step closer to my mission. So thanks so much. And let's get into today's video. So let me tell on myself for just a second. I've had a few deep friendships in my life, guys I considered my best friends. And with each one, I saw things I didn't like. Ways they spoke to me, ways they crossed subtle lines. Moments I felt hurt, disrespected, overlooked. But I didn't say anything. I just smiled, laughed it off, let it slide, until I didn't. Each time there was a huge blow up, an emotional dump of every unsaid thing I bottled up for months, sometimes years. And just like that, the friendship couldn't survive it. I've lost brothers like that. And looking back, it wasn't just them. It was me. Not because I was angry, but because I stayed silent for too long. This is something I'm still working on. To speak up earlier, softer, more consistently, to set boundaries before I reach my boiling point. Because the truth is, I didn't need to explode. I just needed to be honest sooner. And here's where it gets dangerous, kapatid, brother. The nice guy isn't just a soft, gentle dude. He's more like a shady white van. Because think about it. It looks safe. It invites you in. No one expects harm from it. But when the explosion happens, it's unpredictable. It's messy, painful, sometimes unrecoverable. That might be a strong metaphor, but I think it fits. People get close to the nice guy because he seems safe. But inside, he's full of silent rage. And when that rage leaks out, or worse, detonates, it shocks everyone. So what's the solution? It's not becoming aggressive. It's becoming honest. You have to stop pleasing people who aren't even asking you to. You have to stop betraying yourself just to maintain fake peace. Start telling the truth earlier. In small ways, in everyday moments. Because silence may protect the relationship, but it slowly kills you. That's what day 4 of the Malusog reset is all about. So we're not just talking about food, not just alcohol, but the emotional leaks underneath them. Where are you saying yes when your whole body is screaming no? Where are you pretending everything's fine, but secretly resenting everyone around you? You don't have to live like that anymore. You're not weak for being angry, but you are weak if you never face it. Let me ask you something, kapatid. How many times in your life have you swallowed your truth just to keep the peace? Think about the last time you said, "It's fine," when it wasn't. Or the last time you laughed at something that actually hurt. The last time you helped someone, not out of love, but out of guilt or fear. Now ask yourself, what happened to all those moments? You see, they didn't just disappear. They piled up. And eventually, they either turned into resentment or regret. This is what we carry as men. We're taught that anger is dangerous, that boundaries are rude, and that our role is to just absorb, not to disrupt. But I'm gonna tell you, you're not a doormat. You're not a sponge for other people's dysfunction. And you're not weak for wanting space, respect, or even rest. You're just tired of pretending. And that's good, because the moment you're tired of pretending is the moment you're ready to heal. So here's your aguinaldo or beginner level challenge for today, straight from the reset. Before this day ends, write down one place in your life where you've been staying silent. Just one, and then ask yourself, what would it look like to say something? Not to fight, not to explode, but to finally be honest. This is how we take our power back, not through volume, but through truth. Start there. Start small. Start today. Because if you don't, you'll stay the nice guy forever, respected by everyone, but truly known by no one. Tagalog sign-off, hindi ka pinanganak para maging wallpaper sa buhay ng iba. You weren't born to be wallpaper in someone else's life. See you tomorrow for day 5, and thanks so much for watching.